Hey guys, this is Nadia from China Admissions. A lot of you have been following China Admissions probably since day one, or some of you may have just visited our platform or visited our YouTube channel, knew us from our social medias, or maybe you joined some of our past online events. But some of you are still wondering what exactly is China Admissions and how to use the platform, or who are the people behind China Admissions, what are the services offered by China Admissions. So in this video, I will tell you more about China Admissions, about our company, our mission, the people behind China Admissions, and also the services we offer to international students. And so let's begin. China Admissions is an award-winning platform for international students to apply to Chinese universities. So we partner with over 200 of top Chinese universities, and we have over 150,000 registered students on our platform. International students can use our platform to apply to any Chinese universities. And so on our platform, we try our best to keep our platform as up-to-date as possible in order to help international students like you get all the accurate information about the programs available at Chinese universities, and also to help you apply to Chinese universities and successfully study with Chinese universities. And the reason why we exist is because we knew it was difficult for international students to find accurate information about the programs available at Chinese universities, and also to communicate efficiently with the Chinese universities. And some of you might also face the language barrier, because probably some of you don't speak Chinese, or maybe with the different time zone or everything, it's difficult to contact the universities as well. And other than that, we realized that studying abroad and choosing the right program is extremely important, because it can definitely change someone's life. Therefore, we exist to help international students like you to be able to find all the information you need, and also to apply to Chinese universities easily and quickly. Moreover, China Admissions office is based in Beijing, but we are also registered in Hong Kong and London, and our team is an international team. And other than that, most of our team members have an experience of studying in China before, so we knew how it was being an international students in China. And about our team, we are quite a multicultural team because we came from various different countries. I myself came from Indonesia, and our founder came from UK, and the rest of our team members came from different parts of the world like Malaysia, Rwanda, Mongolia, China, Philippines, and other countries. Other than that, we are grateful for the continuous support from our investors, advisory team, and also the funding that we got from the Chaoyang government here in Beijing. Moreover, in the recent year, China Admissions have also received numbers of awards, such as being included in China EdTech 100, which means it is the top 100 companies in China in the education technology industry. And then we have also been featured to many international medias like The Economist, China Daily, and Xinhua, and many more. Our vision is to give the international students the opportunities to understand, to learn about, and to build their career in one of the most exciting countries in the world. We are also driven to build a stronger connection between China and the world. We believe in pushing the boundaries and breaking the consider using China Admissions, and why should we trust China Admissions to help with handling their applications to Chinese universities? Well, there are three simple reasons of why you should consider using China Admissions. The first reason is about the easy application, or the one platform for all. We put all the information you need in our platform, including all the available programs you can apply at Chinese universities, so you can compare and contrast between all the programs at different universities, so it can help you narrow down the best options, the best programs that you could apply for. And then you can simply start your applications to any universities on our platform. So even if you wanted to apply to, let's say, 2 or 3 universities, you don't have to do 2 or 3 times of application process on 3 different systems, because you can do it all at once on China Admissions platform. So in a way, it's gonna be very simple and it's gonna be hassle-free for you as well. Number 2, fast support. Our team is available to help you through email, through WhatsApp messages, through calls, through Wechat as well, and through social medias as well, to help give you information you need related to the admissions to Chinese universities, and also to help you choose the best program for your studies with the Chinese universities. So you can reach us anytime by email or maybe schedule a call with us. And other than that, because our team is a multicultural team, we also speak various different languages. For example, English, Bahasa Indonesia, Chinese, French, Kinyarwanda, and some other languages. And the last reason is because our platform is free. So yes, you can use our platform to apply to Chinese universities for free, because our basic service is free. So the only thing you will need to pay would be the application fee as required by the Chinese universities, and roughly that's about $80 to $150 for each application. So how come it's free? That is free because we are funded by the Chinese universities, and so we are able to provide free service for international students to help you apply to Chinese universities and realize your dream and make it happen. And now I will be discussing more about the services that China Admissions offer to international students. The first is the basic free service. So as I mentioned earlier, our platform is free for international students to use because we're funded by the Chinese universities. Therefore, the only thing you need to pay if you use our basic free service would be the application fee as required by the universities, and roughly that's gonna be about $80 to $150 each application. So what exactly do you get using the free service? First of all, you will get a free review of your documents. So our team will help to check the completeness of your documents. Our team will also check the documents one by one to make sure that it is already according to the university standard. And then secondly, you will get to use our platform to apply to multiple Chinese universities. So you can choose to apply to, let's say, 2 universities, 3 universities, or more. Other than that, we will also be handling your application, managing your application up until it is submitted to the universities, up until you will get the final admissions result from the universities. And throughout this entire process, we will always update you by email if we hear an update from the university regarding your application, and basically all the way until we receive the admissions result for you. So if you're accepted, we will still guide you until you successfully registered at the university or registered online. And then the second service is the priority service, and then the main advantage you will get is the fast track application. So for the priority service, it includes everything you get from the basic free service, but there are some additional benefits as well. For example, it includes speeding up your application submission to the university in a fast track mode, meaning we are going to submit your application within 48 hours, including on weekends and evenings. And this is especially recommended for those of you who apply very near to the deadlines. For example, you apply, let's say, 1 or 2 days before the deadlines. We really recommend you to use the priority service so we can prioritize your application, and then we can check it faster than other students, and then we will also submit it faster than other applications as well. Because especially near the deadlines, there will be so many applications on our platform that we have to take care of. Therefore, we really recommend you to use this priority service so we can prioritize your application, and therefore we will review it, process it, and submit it as soon as possible. Other than that, it also includes the fast track communication support, where we will update you via emails, and you can also schedule a call with our enrollment team to get your updates about your applications. Last but not least, it also includes a buddy introduction, which means when you are accepted, we will then help you to introduce you to a new friend where he or she might be studying at the same university or maybe at the same city, so you can have a friend to talk to, and then you can probably ask questions about his or her experience about, like, let's say what to eat at the city or whatever, about maybe the programs itself. So you can have a buddy that will help you adjust to the first phase of your education journey with the Chinese universities. Next one is the guaranteed application service. For the guaranteed application service, students will get the personal advisor who will help to manage his or her application from end to end. Other than that, it also includes free review of documents, fast track of application, and fast track of communication by email, chat, and also by call as well. And it also includes the buddy introduction as well. So what makes it very special? So the main advantage of the guaranteed application service is the guaranteed admission. So we want to guarantee that at least one out of the 3 universities you're applying for will accept you and will give you the admissions offer. So how do we do it? First of all, we are going to need to check your eligibility first, mainly from your academic performance, and then we will help you match with the programs that is likely will accept you. Or you could also let us know your target universities, and then we will help to check whether it's a match or not. Otherwise, we will suggest you another program. And for the guaranteed service, inside the service fee, it's already include 3 universities application fee. Other than that, it also includes a partial refund guarantee in case the admissions is not successful, because at the end of the day, the university will make the final decision regarding your admissions. But based on our experience and expertise, we should be able to give you all the information you need and to guide you and help you select the universities that are most likely will give you the admissions offer based on your academic performance. And for the guaranteed application service itself, it also includes the university interview preparation, which means we will be helping you in doing the mock interview so you can have some practice time for the interview, and we'll be sharing some tips and tricks so you can do the interview smoothly as well. We will also help you in giving feedback, especially in your personal statement, on how you can improve your personal statement so it can be viewed very good by the university. And so for the guaranteed application service, we recommend this for students who plan to apply to multiple universities and or to some competitive programs. For example, if you're planning to apply for MBA or MBBS, where they have limited seats every year, where it's very competitive to get in, because everybody from all around the world wants to secure their seat to study MBA or MBBS or other degree programs in China. So we really recommend you to use our guaranteed application service so we can help you in choosing the 3 universities that will likely accept you and give you the admissions offer, and so you can successfully study in China with the Chinese universities. So if you're interested to use the guaranteed application service, then we can have the initial consultation to discuss more about your plan to study in China, about your target programs or target universities, and we can also share more about the service itself, and you can also share more about yourself, about your academic background, so we can get a more understanding about you and also about the programs and about your dreams in studying in China. And other than that, you can also send us a copy of your CV and transcript so we can check your background and eligibility as well. After the consultation and reviewing your documents, we will then send you the draft service agreement for you to check, and then we can move forward with your application and we can process your application. We have some written testimonials and also some video testimonials from our previous students who are able to successfully secure their admissions at Chinese universities and then study with Chinese universities. So you could check out their experiences from the early process when they're applying, and then when they're using the guaranteed application service, for example, what they feel about it, and then up until they successfully get their admissions and being able to study in China. You could check the video here, or I will also put the link below. We also have the VIP service as well, which is the ultimate package. So it's more customized. Definitely you will get all of the benefit from the guaranteed application service, but other than that, there will be some additional things that you will get as well. So it's more of like a customized services where we help you according to your needs. So we could give you more support, and then perhaps we could introduce you to more students, to the alumni who have studied there before, so you can check out their experiences, and then we could schedule more mock interviews. We could do it for like 2-3 times, or maybe we could do some practice tests as well, especially for universities that held entrance examination for international students. We could also do some tour in Beijing, and then we could also help with the airport pickup later and everything. And this is highly recommended, especially if you want your application to stand out and to be valued more by the university. And especially if you plan to apply to the C9 universities, which is the Chinese Ivy League, so universities like Tsinghua University, Peking University, Shanghai Chiao Tung University, then we really recommend you to use the customized service package, because then we will be able to adjust what we offer and then adjust our support according to your need in order to support your application so you can successfully get the admissions at the Chinese universities, because the admissions at C9 League universities will be highly competitive, not only for the Chinese students but also for the international ones. And the last part is the frequently asked questions about the services we offer to international students. So the first question is, do you guys offer any other services besides the application service? So yes, we do offer other add-on services for international students. So the first one is the student services. There are different services that we offer for students. For example, airport pickup service, and then we do also offer the accommodation booking service. But by the way, for the accommodation booking, it is actually already included. If you use our platform to apply to Chinese universities, then we will do this for you for free. But if you apply by any other method, then feel free to use our accommodation booking service. We will then be helping you to book the on-campus accommodation at the university. We also offer the transcript collection service or the certificate collection service. So in case for those of you who need to collect your transcript or your graduation certificate, original copy of it, or the soft copy of it from the Chinese universities, you can contact us and then we will help you to obtain the transcript or the certificate from the university. Other than that, we also have the application follow-up service. So this is for those of you who apply through any other methods and you would like to know the updates of your application, then you can hand over your application to China Admissions, and then China Admissions will then be handling and managing your applications moving forward and get you all the updates from the university. And the last one is our new service for the scholarship students, especially for the fully funded scholarships applicant. So starting 2021, we are also offering the scholarship consulting service to help international students apply for the fully funded Chinese government scholarships, because we know that it's hard to obtain the information, it's hard to obtain the accurate information, especially about the CSE Chinese government scholarships. Therefore, we're there to help international students to be able to apply for CSE scholarships successfully. And so for the scholarship application service, we will help students in reviewing their documents, in helping to choose the program and also choose the suitable scholarships that suits the needs. And also we will then be helping the students to prepare for their application. And the last one is that we will send the comprehensive guide for the students, which include all the information about the program, about the documents they need, about the important dates and information, and also about the steps that they need to follow in order for them to successfully submit their application to the scholarship institution or to the university for the Chinese government scholarship. And for the higher packages, we will also be helping students to fully following their applications from end to end, and we will also be helping students with the scholarship application submission to the related institution. Second question, can I use your platform to apply to any programs? Yes, you can use our platform to apply to any programs in China. So you can just simply search on our platform below, apply.china-admissions.com/search, and then start choosing the program and then start your online application right away. So for this application services that we offer to you, whether it's the basic service, priority service, guaranteed service, or the customized VIP service, you can use any of these services to apply to any programs at the Chinese universities. We are basically experienced and specialized in helping international students apply to Chinese universities, and then we are also experienced in helping international students get accepted by the Chinese universities. And therefore, we will give you all the help you need so you can get accepted to the best program for you. So the next question, for the guaranteed application service itself, is it really guaranteed? Well, for the guaranteed application service itself, we guarantee that at least one out of the 3 universities you are applying for will give you the admissions. So how do we do that? Using our experience and expertise, we will then check your eligibility and then make sure to match you with the programs that will likely accept you and give you the admissions. But if all of your applications are not successful, then we will help you apply to additional programs or universities, or if it's still not accepted, then we will give you the partial refund. The next question is, how long does it take to submit the application to the university? Well, that depends, but especially it depends on your application itself. So in order for us to submit your application to the universities, we need your applications to have all the completed documents. Without that, we won't be able to submit the application to the universities, and so we are going to get back to you asking you to submit the missing documents. So once everything is completed, then we will submit your application to the universities. And if you're using our priority service or the guaranteed service, we will then be able to submit your application on a fast track mode, which means we are going to submit it within 48 hours after everything is completed. But if you're using our basic free service, then you will need to wait in queue because we have many applications we need to submit, but we will make sure and we always submit your application on time before the university application deadline. And the last question is about the process itself. So how long does it take for the university to respond or to give the final admissions result? Well, about this, it kind of varies according to the program and according to how fast the university responded, but roughly you will need about 4 to 8 weeks from the day we submitted your application until you get the final result. So after we submitted your application, the university will then review it, and then after that, those who passed the initial review will most likely be invited for the online interview, because most universities in China nowadays, they conduct online interviews for the international students. And after the online interview, then the university will make the final decision about your admissions, and if you're accepted, you will then receive the pre-admissions letter from the university, and you have to complete several steps in order to accept the offer from the university. I hope everything answers all of the questions you might have about China admissions or about the services that we offer. And if you still have more questions, feel free to contact us on our communication channel as well. So here at China Admissions, we hope to make your dreams come true, and we look forward to helping you apply to Chinese universities and seeing you successfully enroll and study with Chinese universities.